way downtown. Fantastic play for the first-time All-Star. Herro for three. Yes!
This guy.
That is a tough shot. And the Heat lead by 5.
Led the league in blocks last year, 4th this year, and there's nobody blocking that.
Rebound, Adebayo, right over Smart, puts it up and in.
Right now, the Miami Heat are making sure that their presence is felt.
Yeah, welcome to the 5 Reasons Sports Post Game Show, aka the Post Up on 5R. But it is Wednesday, so you know what that is. That means it is being taken over by the Clutch Corner, and as you can see, the melanin is popping tonight. Everybody on the panel is a member of the Kane Gang, baby. So shout out to my guy Threat, shout out to my guy Kendall, shout out to my boy Twan on the ones and twos with me tonight. But yo, we beat Milwaukee's fucking ass tonight in this game on the back of Caleb Martin, on the back of KZ Okpala at the 5, on the back of a 3-point barrage by Max Strus in the 4th quarter, on the back of the boy Kyle Lowry dropping a 20-point double-double on the folks against one of the better defenses in the league. Canes, y'all boys got to talk to me this evening. But before we get this thing popping, we got 2 donos that I saw pop up. My man Ramlakan in the back. Could you throw up the first one for me? My boy Prod by Pack TV. Thank you for the $2 dono. He said, "Love boy, feeling good." Yes, indeed. He said, "Shout out to Caleb Martin." Sheesh. Oh, everybody feeling the same way. Thank you. Don't mind me for the $1.99 dono. He said, "Duncan not making it past the trade deadline." We'll get to him when we get to him. All right. Oh, Simba, the other member of the Clutch Corner, thank you for jumping in here with the $4.99. Don't know. He said, "How the fuck did we get Caleb Martin on the 2-way contract?" The good Lord, Pat Riley himself. Okay. And we're going to talk to my boy, the number 1 Pat Riley hater himself first. Kane Threat, tell me, how did you feel about tonight's game? What did you like from what you saw?
Hey, man, y'all see the name, man. Big B's in this bitch. I'm talking about big bench mob, big backups, big bums. Everybody coming to motherfucking play today, man. Hey, I saw some shit today. I'm in disbelief. I'm in shock. I don't know how we pulled that off. Caleb Martin. I've been a Caleb Martin fan, by the way. You know what I'm saying, man. I've been saying he one of them. He one of them. He one of them boys, man. Just for us, he one of those guys that I like on this roster. But, man, Kyle Lowry turned up for us in that third. What? Kyle Lowry was in his back. I was getting ready to slam Kyle Lowry in that first half. I ain't even going to lie to you. But the boy turned up for a nice – what, he had like 16 in that third? It was the Kyle Lowry versus Drew Holiday show in that third quarter. Them boys was going bar for bar. You know what I'm saying? KZ Okpala, I really did call KZ Okpala the tallest grocery bagger of all time. But you know, he showed me something tonight, man. Sometimes I seen PJ Tucker going at KZ Okpala for some bad rotations and some bad miscues, but he showed me the 3-point shot today, which was a shock to me. That boy showed the 3-point shot, some good defensive plays. I saw him flex after a tough rebound on Portis. By the way, Portis is a stud too. That boy is tough. I ain't gonna lie. Big B's to him too.
I hate Portis, man.
Big B's to him too. But man, the 3-point barrage. I mean, there's not much you can hate on this game, man. It's a lot of shit went our way, man. And we gonna get to some other shit later. But for right now, man, shout out to the Big B's, man. Big B's in this bitch, dog.
Yo, another thing that you forgot to mention when that boy KZ Okpala, when that boy beat that bitch, when that boy tried to come in there with that little floater shit, and that boy KZ smacked the one in the stands. So we want to thank Voodoo Visions for the $4.99. Don't know. He said, "Have my money and start Strus." I don't know. I don't know if we want to start Strus. There's another melanin deficient guy on this team who might deserve that spot first. But thank you, Amp, the producer, for the $2 dono. He said, "Caleb, baby Jesus Martin." Man, the boy. The unidentified celebrity review, $5 donos. Consistency is key. Every show like clockwork, my boy in here. He said, "Did someone say bum?" Duncan is a bum.
Big
Who am I who am I to argue with Le Factuals? Kendall, my guy, talk to me about this game, brother. What did you like? What didn't you like? Whatever.
You see the name, y'all. Y'all see the name. Bad boys and UPS drivers. Your holiday season is here. Just take when your delivery driver drop off packages and just throw your Amazon packages, your UPS packages at the door. They gonna kind of look like Max Strus. That boy was out there doing it for the regular folk. If you ever go to Publix Deli and you want to get your cold cut hams, or you get to the register and you checking out, them boys, they gonna look like KZ Okpala, tall and lanky. They did this one for the common folks. The common folks can relate to this win because it was a dead clock was right today, man. Them boys put in effort, heart. It was real impressive, man. Like, everybody had their moments. It was really good to see. It just shows you, like, what this team, like, from Spo, like, down to the staff. Like, they keep guys ready. The guys are bought into the system. They know what to do when they out there. They don't look lost. Because they get in the minutes, they put in work in practice, and it really showed. I just got to give a shout out to my man, Caleb Martin. I don't want to include Caleb in the regular common folks at this point. The way that boy jumping out the gym.
He's special.
That's different.
He's special.
One of the only athletes on this team.
He's an NBA player. He's STEM. He just the next one of the pickup guys that, who is this, the undrafted guys that the Miami Heat turn out, pick up, and he's the next one to turn out and actually be an NBA quality player. And the way we had DJJ, Kendrick Nunn, I don't want to say Duncan Robinson because that boy regressing. And if it was on me, if I'm Caleb, bro, you ain't never going to see this man. You need to run down to the locker of Duncan Robinson, demand that his direct deposits go to your account, and if not, stuff him in a fucking locker because that boy is ass. And you carried us tonight, and it's a big shout out to you, bro. Your energy was definitely felt, and it was a big B's, like my man Thread said. Them bums got it done. Shout out to them.
So we want to thank Samurai Kai for the 199. Don't know. Said 19 and 15 gang, a simple Kane gang. Always, brother. Thank you, Pride by Pack TV, for the $2 dono. He said, at this rate, Long Shot Pod ain't ever coming back. LOL. Hey, bro, at this rate, that been need to. I mean, he could do it live from New Orleans if you catch my drift. Somebody, thank you for the $5 dono. He said, no Bam, no Jimmy. KZ playing 30+ minutes, and they beat the Bucks. It said, have I woken in an alternate dimension? What the fuck, bro? Listen, y'all do know that Spider-Man coming out soon. Thank you, Christian Cardus, for the 199. Don't know. He said Heat won this with guts for the Park Hoopers. I told y'all, I've been saying this for a while. Like, I ain't want to hear none of this. What's good, Canes? Who's got the gut? Ariel Latias, appreciate you for coming out here, bro. I told y'all I ain't want to hear no more about that gut shit no more. And then they come out and play like this. All regular folk, like my boy Kendall said, and this was a guts win. King Twan, you haven't talked in a long time. He doesn't wear hello, Kyle. 16 points in the third, including back-to-back threes at the end. Oh, for sure. Y'all wait till that winning video come out. That big gonna slap tonight. Thank you, Daniel Rutledge, for the $4.99. Don't know. He said, I think Smoke will move Robinson to the bench. He could give us threes here and there off the bench, but Martin should start easily. I don't think you start a two-way guy over a guy who's making that much goddamn money. Hey, thank you, Hey, for the $4.99. Don't know. He said, is it still doom and gloom? LMAO. I told y'all the East is volatile. Anybody can be beat, even with Bam and Butler out. Nobody consistent in the East. Hey, you got too much dip on your chip there, son, when you talking to me like that. Twan, you are the resident owner of the Caleb Martin stock in the 5 Reasons Sports Network. You've been on this man since the beginning, like he's showing you small flashes, and you took it and ran with it. Tonight, as the resident owner of Caleb Coin, prices don't went up, my boy. So talk about your boy Caleb and talk about the rest of what you saw from this game tonight.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, the price of the brick didn't went up. We can't keep him on a two-way anymore. Duncan Robinson and Caleb Martin should switch contracts, and we feel a lot better about this season. I've been on the Caleb Martin trade for weeks now. I've been saying Caleb Martin is that guy, and they've talked to me on Twitter. They said Caleb Martin is not that guy. He's gonna be fooled in the end. Let him have his moment. He gave you 28 points tonight against the Milwaukee Bucks, ladies and gentlemen. He stepped Drew Holiday's life away and dunked on Giannis. And y'all telling me that he not that guy. Somebody's lying to me, bro. We got that. But I'm sure we're going to get into the specifics with Caleb Martin. So I'm not going to go into too much detail. He's meeting Bobby Portis at the rim. What are we doing right now? But that's besides the point. We got Kyle Lowry game. Kyle Lowry's hooping. We got a Max Strus game. KZ is hooping. And all of a sudden you look at the box score. And who is 2 for 6 in a night when he hit 22 threes? Who is 2 for 6? Send this man out of here. I can take no more.
You want me to send him?
No more.
You want me to send him?
But Duncan Robinson is 2 for 6. What are we doing?
We finna send that boy to the Wong Tigers. Meow.
Yo, look, it's hard. Like, I get it, bro. I've seen enough. It's time to pack that boy up. But on a night like tonight, bro, like he's pretty far down the depth chart of shit that I want to talk about. You know what I mean? So we're gonna get into individual players. Let's talk about some of these motherfuckers who've been hooping. After we get to a couple of these donos, because we got some big bait coming in here. My boy Ralph the Ace gave the boys a dub. Appreciate that. He said, "What a game for our Heat. Martin needs a contract ASAP at Rockets game right now and loving the Nets losing right now to Houston." Cheers, guys. Appreciate you, brother, for all that money. That been finna get chopped up. Thank you, HM, for the $5 dono, as Gadiel Cartagena would say. I hope you're having a good night. He said, finally, Spo went away from the predetermined lineups and played the hot hands. It was refreshing. See you, Duncan. Let's get what we can to get off that deal. It's gonna take a while. James Todd, thank you for the $5 dono. He said price of the brick went up. Throw a chair. Yes, indeed, my brother. Thank you, Jason Adebayo, for the $4.99 dono. He said if your only reason for starting Duncan is because he's making too much money and not because of his game, doesn't that say a lot about Duncan? We have been saying a lot about Duncan, but tonight ain't about Duncan Robinson. Well, no. Yes, indeed. Get them likes up. Hey, yo, if you like what you saw from Duncan Robinson, we got 504 people in here watching. So we're going to take this time right now to thank the primary sponsor of the Fire Reason Sports post-game show, and that is Aggressive Insurance, a.k.a. insurancebyLynette.com. Please visit her. She always has agents standing by, ready to take on any insurance needs that you may have. Give her a phone call at 954-581-8800. Also want to thank the other sponsor of the Fire Reason Sports post-game show, and that is CPT Florida. If you have a small business and you have any IT needs, please visit cptflorida.com. That way you can get all your camera setups, your security, you can get your phone systems, any kind of communications. They also do free consulting. Just mention 5 reasons when you call there. Get them a phone call at 954-963-2775 or visit their website at cptflorida.com. And we cannot forget the ballers over at manscaped.com for sponsoring the Clutch Corner. And I ain't going to do Manscaped tonight. I've done too many promos and my throat getting a little dry. So I'm finna Kendall. My boy, tell these folks about Manscaped.
If you got that bush, you need to wax it. You can go to manscaped.com and use the code 5RSN right at the holidays. Get yourself the lawnmower 4.0, 4.5, 4.3. You can get right, you know what I'm saying? They got the underwear, they got the waterproof, powerful performance, man. Your partner gonna thank you if you take care of your business. And you know who definitely gonna thank you even more? Your boss. So you need to go and make that call. And do what you gotta do. Because these nuts or them nuts go thank you. So go to manscaped.com, get yourself a ball toner. You know what I'm saying? Code 5RSN. Look at that. My man Jonathan in the back coming through, showing you the process. And even if you do it from your phone, they got the autofill. So if you're too lazy to type it in, man, you can just do the autofill from the iPhone. You know what I'm saying? Even though the feds be on the iPhone, they're going to put your information in for you to make the process even better. So while you half-stepping, okay, click that okay. Look at that. Code. Put your address. Max Strus going to drop it off on his second job. UPS, you know what I'm saying? Go to Manscaped, man, and get yourself right.
Yes, indeed. Appreciate that. So let's get into some of these individual players, bro. We done talked a lot of Caleb, and you know what I mean? But I don't think we've talked enough Caleb. I want to talk individually and specifically about Caleb Martin and what he did tonight, because there were moments in this game, and I was complaining about it on Twitter, where they were turning to Caleb. It's cool if Caleb is giving you buckets as a secondary piece, but we were running offense through Caleb, and bro was producing. You know what I mean? I got a couple of donos that we want to get to around here. We got a $4.99 dono up there somewhere, Jonathan. I can't find it. Oh, yes, I can. Bro, come on now. Q Bless, thank you for the $4.99 dono. He said, no Jimmy, no Bam, no Vic, no Morris, no problem. Heat for life. Oh, for sure. We're going to be that either way it go. Thank you for the $2 dono, somebody. He said, PJ, 15 points and 8 assists. This man does it all. Don't worry. We trying to get to these guys. Y'all keep giving us money. I will keep pausing this show to read them damn donos, though. KZ owner, Twan, talk specifically about Caleb Martin. I'm sorry, I called you KZ, but Caleb Martin, he got a career high 29 points, 6 threes, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks. Which part of that was the most impressive to you about tonight's game for Caleb? You are muted like fuck, boy.
There we go.
Yeah, that is.
But I guess it's like, I don't know. I guess it's a collection of everything. Like, because Caleb is not necessarily really good at any one thing. And I feel like I haven't been able to get that take off. Like, he's not really good at – is he a good shooter? Like, he can kind of do it sometimes. Does he defend? Sometimes. Like, you don't really know what Caleb does. He just does stuff. And then you get a night like tonight where everything's clicking, shots are going in, the defense is there. Like, he's got a little bit more energy. He's bouncy. And then you get, like, ridiculous nights like this. So – like, Caleb is really good. At the very least, he looks like he's playable in the rotation in a playoff season. Like, you can trust him to, like, do different stuff. I don't think he's going to get, like, playoff pick and roll reps. Like, Kyle and Tyler were looking for him to get him the ball while he was gone. So, like, I don't think he's going to be that guy. But he's definitely serviceable at the very least to be a catch-and-shoot 3-and-D type of guy.
Yeah, Kendall, the boy put up a Jimmy Butler line tonight. Just being real with you, bro. He was the best possible Jimmy Butler facsimile, and it allowed Tyler to go back to bench. Tyler didn't really have the greatest game, you know what I mean? But we didn't really need it because Caleb was cooking. What was the most impressive part of Caleb's game tonight for you?
The thing I like really enjoy about Caleb is because we lack it. It's just wing athleticism, man. Like, the man can attack the rim, and he can finish above the rim, and he can put people on posters. It's something that we lack, we don't really have. And I just feel like Caleb, with a performance like tonight, we're going to need to keep him in that rotation, and he should be a part of this rotation going forward until he starts struggling, just until he hits a wall. But that man, his attacks, like you said, they was running offense for him. It was one time he came down and he legit attacked the rim where Drew Holiday tried to do a Euro step. He didn't finish it, but he got to the free throw line. That's just something like we don't have too much of outside of Jimmy, Bam, really. Like that at least I feel confident in, and it's like, okay, this might actually work, like from an athleticism standpoint. So that's what I really like specifically from Caleb Martin's game.
Yeah, threat. After this $4 dono from Nicholas who did not say shit. Threat, what was your favorite part of Caleb Martin's game tonight?
Man, the whole bag, man. The whole bag was my favorite game. That boy was in his bag. You hear me? The athleticism, like Kendall said, man. I mean, there was that point in the fourth quarter. I even tweeted about it. Caleb got the rock. Lowry in the backcourt. Hey, pass me the ball. Pass me the ball. Let's get in the offense. Hey, my dog said, fuck that. I'm going to the rack. He seen Drew Holiday on him, drove right to the cup, got the foul, like Kendall said, and that was the highlight. That's when I knew that boy was feeling himself. The boy was feeling good. The boy was feeling really good, dog. And it was exciting to see, man, somebody pop up. And I was talking about this last time I was on the show, man, that athleticism that we desperately need, man. We really need it, especially with no Bam on the floor. We lack that so badly, and to see it from Caleb tonight was amazing, man. That highlight, man. That boy was on one.
Yeah, so Nicholas who put up a comment right after his dono that I wanted to read, just to kind of thank him for his money. You could, Ramakan, you find it? It's right underneath the dono, I think. There we go. He said, does Pat Connaughton know if Caleb Martin used Manscaped to see his balls on that dunk? He probably could smell the ball toner of that man's genitalia rubbing across his lips. Let's talk about somebody else who ain't mentioned yet. My guy, PJ Tucker, bro.
Let's go, man.
Yo, that's a fucking basketball player. You hear me?
He had 8 assists, yo.
yo, PJ is short for Chris Paul. That's what it is. That boy was hooping, and it wasn't just offensively. Like the defense that he played on Giannis all night long. Like, come on, man. PJ Tucker, Ken, I'm gonna let you fire off on this one first, bro. What did you see from PJ Tucker tonight? Like, that's an open-ended question, bro. Talk about whatever you want.
PJ Tucker was the leader tonight on the court. There was a couple mishaps. We had a couple fouls on the defensive end. KZ specifically. And he had him up under the rim. He pulled him to the side, and he was talking to him like, yo, let him know what was up. I really like the way PJ led us. And, I mean, he's always going to bring that effort. I mean, they even talked about it on the telecast, at least on ESPN, how he got shipped over to Europe, and he seen the way he was playing before he left, you know. But now he give that effort, maximum effort, 110% every night. And shout out to that boy. It don't never happen because the NBA really ain't no post game now. But they felt confident enough, and I honestly, fuck it, do it again next game. If he get a little man on him on the post,
the boy turned to Hakeem Olajuwon. You hear me?
He earned that. Hey, that boy, he hit the up. Like I was like, hold on, what?
That boy hit 2 of them hoes.
You ain't out that bit. Fuck is you tell me?
Boy, where you get them VC coins at? And I don't even feet work.
Yeah, feet work.
Barbecue chicken.
Telly.
Milwaukee barbecue, man. PJ cooked some, but I don't even remember who was guarding him. And the man, 8 assists. I mean, point guard, PJ, I guess. I'm with it. Let that boy run the offense, man. Next game should just be like, next game, I want all them boys starting. Kyle gonna have to come off the bench. Duncan gonna have to come off the bench. Tyler gonna have to come off the bench. Dedman gonna have to come off the bench. Them boys earn a wild out day. It's the next game should be the show your skills day, led by PJ Tucker. Post ups all game. Fuck y'all talking about.
1990s basketball. Thank you, Jimmy Buckets, for the 169. Don't know. That's just a weird number to do, bro. You could have gave me 30 cents. Thank you, Q Bless, for the 199. Don't know. He said when Kyle held the ball against Cousins, we won. That boy got flung out that bit. Somebody said PJ O'Neal, PJ Haslam, PJ Morning. Look, PJ Tucker is the post player that we've all been missing for our entire lives. Threat, take off on PJ Tucker, brother.
Hey, man. Hey, listen here. PJ Tucker was him. He was him tonight. Him. Fuck is you talking about? He was him. I seen some shit out of PJ. I wish I would have known that we had 2 Giannis stoppers on this team. I knew we had 1, but we got 2. We got 2 of them hoes on this team. I mean, look at Giannis' stat line today, man. Well, 4 for 13? 4 for 13, 15 points, got majority of his baskets from the free throw line. I mean, he was in a box. You know what I'm saying? PJ Tucker was doing it on both ends, and people sleep on that. 7 boards to go with the 8 assists. I mean, what's not to love about PJ Tucker at this point, man? I hated on him early, but that boy shut me up, and I love when somebody can shut me up. Prove me wrong all year long. Please do that. Had his, 2 knockdown corner threes per usual. I mean, maybe Duncan Robinson should, you know what I'm saying, learn a thing or two from my boy, but we're not going to get into that, you know what I'm saying? But PJ Tucker was him tonight, and I've been loving what PJ Tucker's been giving us all season long, man. I just hope that he can sustain that. And people think that he's going to come into some slump. I don't care. Let him keep balling. He's consistent right now. He's going to carry it on to the playoffs, and he's going to stunt there too. Period.
Yeah. I don't even know what a PJ Tucker slump would look like. It'll just be us like, oh, he just ain't got it tonight, and he's still locking that motherfucker up over there.
Exactly.
I think we got both sides of the picture. We got the 7 assists, or the 8 assists, I'm sorry, the career high, and then we got the defensive story. Of the 2, which was more impressive to you, Twan? PJ Tucker's defensive game or his offensive game?
Well, it's got to be defensive because he got the Giannis assignment. So it's kind of like that kind of wins by default. If you're going to hold Giannis to 13 shooting, and he's making 7 free throws, like that's where he's getting his points from. Like PJ Tucker is like my height, but stocky and can somehow defend 7-foot Giannis. It makes no sense. Like everything that he was doing, we asked this man to do so much. I said on Twitter like he should get MVP votes, and obviously I'm being a little bit ridiculous, but in terms of like impacting winning, dude does everything. Like he's going to make threes from the corner. He's going to post guys up. He's going to hit hook shots and floaters like out of nowhere. He's going to defend the best player, and he's going to rebound. Like what else do you want PJ to do, bro? Like he can run pick and roll if he wants to. I don't even care at this point. Let PJ just do whatever, because he's
Duncan game check to some of Duncan game check to PJ.
Let PJ cook gonna be a new hashtag
Let
coming out
PJ
here.
cook.
Let PJ cook. Let's give some love to Kyle Lowry, because the one thing that I've asked for him to do is be more aggressive offensively in terms of looking for his own shot. And he did that tonight. Now maybe the results weren't as efficient as some may have hoped, but I think Kyle Lowry's aggression led to some good things for Miami in this game. And I want to talk about his game specifically because I've been giving him shit. Let's go in the reverse order. Twan, we'll start with you with Kyle Lowry. What was it about Kyle Lowry's game tonight that kind of like was like, all right, yeah, we'll take that?
Early, it looked like he was settling again. Like it looked like it was going to be another Kyle Lowry game where he just does regular Kyle Lowry stuff, and we're asking him to do more. And then all of a sudden the third quarter happened, and like he's taking pull-ups, and he's gonna fight to get in front, and then he's gonna hold you like behind him, shoot a little jump shot from the mid-range. Oh, and then he's gonna get guys involved. Oh, he's gonna get guys open. Like he's just doing a bunch of just stuff, being real aggressive with the basketball, not giving like Milwaukee time to settle down. If he's catching it, make or miss, he's sprinting on the floor, getting past Drew Holiday of all people. Like he was just doing a lot for this team to just keep them above water, because it looked like they had the chance based on the first half if they just got a couple guys to step in with what Caleb was doing, what Tyler was doing early before that kind of fell off. Like they had a couple guys who were hitting, they just needed like Duncan or Kyle to step up, and then Kyle was. So
yeah, you make several good points about Kyle Lowry. One of the things that I appreciated most about Kyle Lowry tonight was the 13 assists. Of course, like that's been kind of consistent with him kind of, dishing the ball around a little bit. But it seemed like tonight the assists were coming. I guess, I think more so the timing of the assists were doing it. So, Thread, I'm going to let you jump in here, bro. Talk about like how he was able to complement his playmaking with his scoring today. Like how you want to do the other one.
I honestly, at the beginning, in the first half, I was getting ready to cook Kyle Lowry. I had my drafts ready. I was ready to rock and load. I was typing up this. Drew Holiday is what Kyle Lowry should. I was about to get real unruly tonight, but you know what, Kyle? Kyle has this switch sometimes that I just wish he gets to a little bit more often, that he hits in this third and fourth quarter. And that's the only reason why I was hesitant, because I felt like he would turn up in that third or fourth quarter. He's shown us multiple times he has this little flame, like a flamethrower that he just turns on all of a sudden, and he just hits these deep threes, man. I mean, he takes them from way out of space. And, the assisters are always going to be there, but the scoring punch, I mean, going blow for blow with Drew Holiday in that third quarter that was a fun third quarter. He kept us afloat when we were very, very much drowning in that third. But you know what I'm saying? We gave him 39. He's the reason why we had that 3-point. What do we had? 22 tonight?
Yeah,
I mean, he was on fire. I think he hit 4 at one point. I mean, there's not much you could say, man. That offensive flamethrower that he has, he's shown us it before. We just want him to get to it more consistently. And we need him to, pull it out, especially in these games where there's no Jimmy, where there's no Bam. We want him to be that guy. And the glimpses that he shows us today is what we hope to build on later on the season. That's, as fans, that's what we want to see more.
For sure. Thank you, KO and L, for the $5 dono. He said, as a lifelong Miami Heat disciple, I'm genuinely shocked by how we won this game. Love watching you guys. Very appreciative of y'all effort. Hey, yo, we appreciate y'all too, bro. We wouldn't be doing this shit if ain't nobody was watching. But yeah, that Kyle Lowry shit, I've been saying, like, I think he should be a situational scorer. And it's like wherever the situation calls for him to put the ball in the hole, that's when he needs to take advantage of those. And I think that's what he was doing. Kendall, they mentioned something on the broadcast that was kind of true, and I didn't really think about it, about how the rule change has been affecting Kyle Lowry's game. Before, he used to get into the paint, kind of jump into somebody and get a foul call, and would eat at the line a little bit. He hasn't been able to get that same call this year, and by default, we see him going to the paint and deferring a lot. We saw that a little bit tonight, but not as much. I just want you to talk about his assertiveness in terms of looking for his own shot tonight.
Yeah, I think he realized at halftime that if he don't score, at least try to score and open things up for everybody else, that team was going to drown in that third quarter. And he just started saying, fuck it. He just started YOLO, like Thread said. That boy was taking them deep threes. He even broke Middleton down once and hit a step back late in the third. It was nice. He buckled them knees. I saw that little twig leg, that front leg buckled a little bit. He thought he was going to the rim, and he pulled it back on him. But yeah, I was definitely concerned with Kyle early on because my man, I don't know what the cutoff age of ageism is on this team. Tyler, I must beat that nail all year long. He tried to take out UD. And Kyle Lowry is trying to take out Dwayne Dedmon. Because yet again, he threw that hit-ahead pass once he got right past half court a little bit, and he hit Dedmon while he was in the post, and that ball went out of bounds. And them turnovers, they were just compounded back to back. And I was worried. I'm like, damn, Kyle, what the hell are you doing out there? And that's when he looked like he was trying to play a floor game, but it was like, man, we was not going to survive if Kyle was just trying to play a floor game specifically. And then I think he realized that at halftime, and then he came in, he hit 1-3. And if he hit one deep one, his confidence definitely get going if he hit that second one. And we definitely saw that happen in the third. And I think we won it because of that push that he applied in that third quarter.
Yeah, damn, you said something that I kind of like wanted to jump to, but this wine starting to kick in a little bit. And
Can I ask y'all a question?
Sure, please.
In order to keep like above water, like during this little stretch where Bam is out and everything, like Bam and Jimmy's gonna miss some time, and you got to think Jimmy's gonna get some rest in there. So it's gonna be a lot of Kyle, Tyler, and like the team. Who do you think is more important to like this team like staying above water and staying like effective during that time while Bam is out?
Who out of who?
Out of Kyle and Tyler. My fault.
Kyle by a long shot.
To stand in front. Yeah, Tyler's going to do what he's going to do. I think Kyle is the wild card. If we can get some level of consistent scoring from Kyle, where we know what we're going to get from him on a night in, night out basis, then I think that'll help us give us a more accurate barometer of what this team can do with Bam being out.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's definitely Kyle, mainly because he could do something that Tyler really can't, and that's get others involved as well. So that aspect of the game, he's gonna score hopefully, and then also get others involved to score, and we can have those Caleb and KZ type games.
Hey, listen, man. I was from Pompano a long time ago, man. I'm a sophisticated adult now. You know what I mean? I'm married with 2 kids, bro. That's who drink wine. People from Pompano don't know what wine is. They drink 211 down there. That's what the fuck they drink. Thank you, D, for the $5 dono. He said Devin must be eating popcorn before each game because he can't catch the ball for nothing. Bro, if you got Kyle Lowry out here trying to throw you goddamn hit-ahead passes, it's going to be tough on you. Thank you, Christian Cardews, for the $199. Don't know. He said, better not hear again that Caleb the worst Martin. He is, though. Thank you, Jimmy Buckets, for the $269. Don't know, bro. What's up with y'all in this 69 shit? Game had me so hyped driving tonight. My Dixie wrecked.
Whoa. That boy is a freaky young boy.
Man. Shit wild out here. But no, I want to talk about KZ Okpala because I think he can get lost in this game. Boy played 32 minutes tonight. And this was the best KZ Okpala game I've seen him have ever. Like maybe not that preseason game where the rat out that bit, but I mean as a professional basketball player, regular season game, against a really good team, an elite team, a champion. Like KZ Okpala played really well, and I want to give my boy his flowers. So Truck, damn it. Hey, we heard somebody else was the fans, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't gonna point no fingers out here. JD,
Go ahead.
No,
I was gonna say I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, man. I'm a KZ Okpala hater, so the love that you're gonna get from me is very small. It's this big. And what we seen tonight was KZ Okpala's greatest game of all time. And 10 years down the line from now, it will still be his greatest game of all damn time. Okay, he gave you 10 points, 9 rebounds. He might give you 10 points and 9 rebounds the rest of the season. Okay, the 32 minutes was a shock. I never want to see that again. But hey, it's a roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? He gave us highs, he gave us lows, and I'm ready to get the fuck off that roller coaster, if anything. You know what I'm saying? But hey, shout out to him though. And that's as much love he gonna get from out of me.
What was the lows tonight? KZ was hooping.
The lows was on the rotations where PJ snapped on his ass about 3 damn times. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to say too much, love, because I'm a hater. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a hater first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? So, we're going to keep the love at a minimum. Shout out to KZ, though.
Hey, yo, everybody in the chat. The hoes are back. Y'all see them in there. Bot hoes for the ones and twos. Kendall, I want you to talk about KZ. I want you to talk about KZ, bro.
You said me?
Yeah. You talk about KZ, bro.
Hey, the hoods is back. Hey, freak Nish. XYZ. Enough black string girls here. But all right. Like I said, man.
Got this man with this shit.
The bag boy boss. KZ, the cold cut cadet. Himself.
I love the alliteration here, man.
That man, bruh. The man played an efficient 3-and-D game tonight. I mean, the boy swatted one, sent it. He ain't keeping in bounds like Zoe, you know what I'm saying? But, he too hyped. He too hyped. He don't know how to act. He ain't never been here before. So, we can't expect too much.
That boy like Tony Fantino rolling over in Heat Siberia that he ain't keep that blocking bounds.
Bro, Tony Fantino is asleep right now.
Boy, ain't see none of the game.
That boy was asleep after the first quarter, bro. That boy is KO. But KZ did his thing, man. I don't think he'll ever do it again. But but for tonight, the cold cut cadet, he was on one. That dead clock is always right twice a day. And today, he had 2 good halves. That dead clock never went out. And shout out to that man.
Cut cadet.
Yeah. And you know what? If I'm KZ Okpala, man, you better go down to Duncan Robinson locker and demand that boy to give you his motherfucking game check. And if he don't stuff his little big head Sheen looking ass in the motherfucker, he ain't better than you, at least not tonight. So
bring bullying back. Bring bullying back for the one time.
Work sometime, and it's gonna work now.
We do not advocate bullying of any kind on the 5 Region Sports Network.
Hey, man.
Unless it's either Jay Scott and Duncan Robinson. Shut up, boy, ass for love and get that.
Sheen looking motherfucker can't do nothing.
Run up on that boy. Hey, what you got on my 40, little? I almost did it again. Y'all boys be about to get me. No. Twan. KZ Okpala, man. Look, I can't be the only person who saw this as possibly KZ taking a step in the right direction, right? They talk about it's never going to happen again. Are you in that same boat, or do you think this is one small step for KZ, one giant leap for Okpala Nation?
To G League MVP?
Euro basket, my boy. Go ahead.
I think, I don't know. KZ's fine. Like KZ at the 5 is interesting because it requires him to do less and make puts him in a little bit of a requires him to be in less space, so he has to do less stuff. So I guess it's cool. He kind of doesn't know. He still doesn't know how to control his energy. He sprints everywhere. It's not calculated with how he gets. But it was fun. Spo is a menace. This man closed with Caleb Martin, Strus, and KZ at the 5 against the Milwaukee Bucks. He does not care, bro. This man needs to be fine. But I mean, they won, so something had to work.
Yo, what he did to Tyler Herro with that rotation was fiendish. You hear me?
Oh my god. Yeah.
I was just looking at Tyler like this on the sideline.
Yo,
And I was just
I
like,
seen
yeah.
it.
Yo,
I seen
this
it.
man really finna close with Matt Strus and Caleb Martin
Even
over
better.
over the Tyler Herro.
Hey man, greatness takes-
Solomon
hey, that's
averaging
real,
25.
If you wanna
Hey,
talk about
yo.
that,
Caleb Martin.
I ain't gonna hold you now. That the future stock is in the fucking garbage right now, ain't it, Kendall?
Hey,
Talk about hey,
tin
I'm not gonna
can.
start. I'm not gonna start.
Hey,
I'm not
you
gonna
don't
start
want to
because
talk about it, I'll talk about it. Ain't no Max, bitch. Only Max it is tonight is Max Strus. And he finna go down to Duncan Robinson locker and tell that boy, let me get some of that game check. And if he don't give him some of that game check, he finna stuff his big sheen from Jimmy Neutron looking ass in the motherfucking locker. And then Caleb Martin gonna come down and tap that boy pocket and say, run my bands, brother.
listen, like I said, I've said this for the past couple games. With Bam and Jimmy out, I don't really care how Tyler Herro plays. Just being perfectly honest. I don't care. Go out there, explore your game. Do you. You know what I mean? I guess me and Spo not on the same page because Spo wasn't exploring nothing. Spo said, I'm finna run this G League out here against Milwaukee, and I'm finna let them boys have at V. You hear me?
Yep. That boy closed with 3 IKEA team members on the floor, dog. I've never seen no shit like that.
3 members of the Geek Squad. Now Lowry. What is it we playing? Is this booty hoser? I don't give a fuck about who you thought. I'm finna put anything out here on the court. But it worked. To Spo's credit, it worked. But I wanted to focus on KZ Okpala because to me this is his best game. But obviously, I'm in the minority on this group full of minorities. Let's talk about how Omar Yet-7 was the first big off the bench, played 4 minutes, and never saw the court again. We thought Omar Corn was going up after the other night, ain't it?
Turns
Hey,
out.
man.
Hey,
What
You
was
seen
that?
that Giannis problem. Spo was like, nah, come on back, my guy. He seen Bobby Portis, he was cool. Then Giannis checked back and I'm gonna need you to come here, my guy.
We got to put KZ in to start KZ.
We gotta put KZ. KZ closed. What? Why? He
That's
played
right.
32 minutes
Bro, he closed that.
on national TV.
Bro, listen, bro, on ESPN, on Dwayne Wade's internet, KZ Okpala played the most minutes at center for the Miami Heat in a game against the Milwaukee Bucks that the Miami Heat won by 9 points. Thank you, Christian Curtis.
Bro.
Thank you, Christian Curtis, for the $199 donation. He said Duncan is Sheen, Andy Ellisberg is Carl. Listen, first of all, I don't want to talk about Andy Ellisberg. I was about to do something vile on this stream. Don't do this to me, Christian Curtis. I am cleaning up my act. You hear me? I got to try and keep it together. These boys already make me get out of pocket from time to time. Who else we ain't talked about that we need to talk about? Oh, I ain't put on the Tyler Herro jersey. I don't know where the fuck is that. Oh, yes, sir. Let's talk about Tyler Herro. I spoke my piece. Threat, you start.
No, let me get one in first.
Go ahead.
Hey, in relation to Tyler Herro, I gotta send a thank you to Bobby Portis. Because that boy tried to go to the summit, the brother on the poster, and that black man said, no.
You shall not pass, little arm boy.
Now, my watch.
Who the fuck does Tyler Herro think he is? I'm sorry. I don't mean to talk about
Hey,
Tyler
man.
Herro.
Nah, but for Tyler,
He thought it was Caleb Martin.
He was a part of the turnover clique with Kyle. He was wilding with that rock. You know what I'm saying? I think that pressure Milwaukee put on him definitely got to him a little bit. He struggled, and, honestly, you see it right there. His turnovers almost matched his shot attempts. And I just want to say, it's a game where he got to see the bum bench mob do their thing. And honestly, I don't even remember nothing from him in the second half. So that's all I got. I just got to give a shout out to Bobby.
Because Spo ain't play that boy
At all.
Hey, I got it. And in terms of Tyler, it was turnovers.
Oh, that's my dog, Matty. What's up, Matty?
Most fun game is shout out to Matty.
Yeah, I don't care what he
Anyways,
said.
Bobby Portis said no mas. And as a brother, that shit touched my heart. I said, yes, sir. He may have a day count. 75% of Miami Heat fans watching that, they were mad.
Yeah, like listen, bro. I didn't like a big portion of the Miami Heat fan base is mad at it. I wasn't mad at it because I was like, why did Tyler think that he could do that? That's not a part of your game. Well, it could be if you're wide open on the break, but not on somebody like that. You're not Caleb Martin, bro. Relax. As the resident Tyler Herro stand on this show threat, how did you feel your boy played tonight? What did you like? What didn't you like? Blah blah blah.
I'm a Tyler Herro stan, man. That's my guy. You understand? But we got to get Tyler Herro a turnover chain. Because that boy was a menace on a fucking menace. Manny Diaz will be very proud of him, and if he keep that shit up, he'll be right with Manny Diaz's ass. He'll be right with Manny Diaz's ass. He'll be right with Manny Diaz's ass if he keeps that shit up. I'm okay with Tyler Herro having a bad game here and then because Tyler Herro been on his shit all season, and he gonna get some slander from y'all, but that's okay. That's okay. He's still a hooper. He's still having a career year, 6 man of the year. But he put up some bullshit today. And I'm surprised we won despite of the bullshit. But it's okay, though, man. All love to Tyler Herro. I didn't like any aspect of his game. I don't remember anything from Tyler Herro after the first half at all. Clearly, Spo didn't want to put it. I seen him on the sideline looking like this, didn't really want to cheer, but didn't really want to be a sour patch on the sideline.
That boy was looking like, he was looking like Eminem and 8 Mile.
He was a little sick, but Tyler gonna bounce back. He gonna shake it off, and he gonna stunt next game, man. I ain't true.
Now, listen, I think Prop by Pack TV said it best. Tyler off the hook because we won. But I mean, let's be honest now. If we didn't get this Caleb Martin game, it's kind of like we would have been looking to Tyler like. We need more than that. But I don't like I said, without Jimmy and Bam, I'm not going to slander this man's game for anything because I don't deem it necessary. Go out there, check up whatever you got to check up, grow that game so that when we had the whole team healthy, then more of what you can do with this growth that you've experienced this summer. So I'm with it, bro. Whatever Tyler Herro decided to do out there on the court, it's gonna be cool until the games matter. And then, then I'll begin to talk about Tyler Herro. Y'all know I'm gonna talk about that later. JKL the Smooth, thank you for the $5 dono. He said they need to convert Caleb contract. I've seen enough. I think we saw enough 10 games ago. Like that's going down. Thank you, Jimmy.
I've seen enough to trade Jimmy. So
I'm with you, King.
Yo, listen. Hey man, I seen 28, 8 and 3 tonight. I just saying. Thank you, Jimmy Buckets, for the $2.69 dono. He said don't forget to mention the Bucks killer, Adder Tidsoff. Bro, it sounds like you trying to get me into the Nazis, bro. I ain't with that shit, bro. Black Lives Matter.
He trying to say ate her tits off or some shit like that.
Thanks.
One of the tongue twisters.
Y'all don't know, bro. Listen, bro. I can't read. I can write. That's what I do well. What else we got to talk about in this goddamn game, bro? Nothing.
You want to talk about Strus?
Sure. Let's talk about Strus because people talk about Strus had a good game. Yeah, it was good in the fourth quarter. Like when he did all that, like up until then, he hadn't done jack shit. So, let's get into Strus. Since you brought him up, then you start the topic, Twan. Let's talk about Strus a little bit.
Max Strus has not seen a DHO shot that he doesn't like. He pulls every time. If he gets it off the catch, he's going to take a few dribbles. He might pass it. If he gets it off the DHO, I don't care who's on. He pulled up on Drew Holiday and Giannis and hit it. He don't care. So I like that. When shots are falling for Strus, it looks good. When they're not, it kind of like, he's kind of like cool, but it's nothing really desirable that you want out there consistently. But if he's making shots, he can play over Duncan. That's all I care about.
Nope. I don't want him playing over Duncan, bro.
Really? He makes the same shots that Duncan used to make.
Sure, but we have to move Duncan, so that boy got to hit something. Like I'm not into motherfuckers saving these starters, bro. I'm into the starters playing better. Like that's kind of where I've been with this whole thing. When people talk about starting Tyler over Duncan, no, Duncan played better. That's my solution to this. But no, let's stick to topic. Max Strus, Duncan Light, Kendall. How you feeling about the way Max Strus played tonight?
I mean, the stat line at the bottom say it all. 16, 4 for 7, all in the fourth. That boy, he was doing the Duncan cardio program. Man. Had to mess with him. But yeah, that man like his shot so much that on a loose ball, he got it. Saw Drew Holiday ran past him, decided to check to see where Drew was, just to make sure he can get that motherfucker off. And he still chucked it and missed it, but he don't give a fuck. And I really like that attitude, man, because the only way you're going to get a chance is if you do you, man. He just kept chucking them up. And if I was him, because he did what he did in the fourth quarter, I would walk down. If I'm Max Strus, I'm walking down to Duncan Robinson locker, snapping that boy on the pockets, and I'm saying, yo, game check, I need some of that. And if he decides not to give you some of that game check, stuff his big Sheen from Jimmy Neutron looking at in a motherfucking locker.
Yo, that boy Duncan Robinson about to be so folded up fucking with Kendall, boy. It's gonna be ugly. That boy gonna be black and blue. Maybe not black. Threat. I almost did it again, bro. I don't know what it is, bro. I'm trying to get it out my system, bro. By the end of the season, I'm gonna have it. Hey, Threat,
I'm
bro.
sure you will.
So talk about Max Strus. That bitch don't believe me. I lost faith in me like I'm Duncan, bitch. Oh my God, damn, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Man, you know, I've been on the Strus bandwagon. I got to bring this up every time, man. I've been on the Strus bandwagon since day uno. You hear me? And the reason why I've been on the Strus bandwagon since day uno is because Strus remind me of, you know what I'm saying, this one guy who I went to Burger King one time in Hialeah, and he looked just like the Hialeah Chico who served me my Burger King. And ever since then, I've been a fan of Max Strus. And, you know what I'm saying, I've been ready to pack Duncan Robinson's ass up for a long damn time. And he stunted it. He balled. And what we seen today is part of the reason why I'm okay with moving Duncan Robinson. I know this is supposed to be about Strus, man, but Duncan sucked. He just bothering me. At this point, he really bothering me. At what point are we going to see Strus with more minutes than Duncan Robinson in fourth quarter for the season? Like, that's really a problem, and it needs to be addressed. It's the elephant in the room. I mean, it's disgusting. Shout out to Strus, though, but he was doing a cardio program until that fourth quarter, man. But we got some issues, man, that need to be addressed.
We do, bro. Duncan need to hit his goddamn shot so that we can trade him. If he's not hitting shots and we bench him, then we are trading him for pennies on the dollar, essentially. And we could potentially, like, if there's something that we can get out of that, we just need to rehab it, massage it a little bit. Duncan, play better basketball so that you can be free of this torturous post-game slander every chance you turn. Kendall?
I want everybody in the comments to do some positivity for not only the Heat, but the world. Go to your favorite podcast app, look up the Long Shot Podcast, and put 1 star and rate it as low as possible so that this man could understand that the long shot is long off. And he gonna get his act together because hashtag blank blank works.
Yo, listen, the long shot is his ass making it on this roster to the end of the season. That's a fucking long shot. Okay, that's what he needs to be talking about on that podcast. Anyways, let's talk about the next game. The Heat got the Chicago Bulls coming into town on Saturday.
Everybody get your mask, cause
yo, it's about to be. But I mean, fortunately, we pulled one of the games out against Chicago earlier. They don't apparently know how to use Vucevic yet, so there might be some hope there. And then on top of that, we got Caleb Martin. So, Threat, the boy feeling good?
Absolutely not. The boy is feeling absolutely horrendous, horrible, scared, terrified. I am running for my life. We finna get our ass whooped. You hear me? Them folks is not about to play with us, especially since we beat them the first time. So the boy is not feeling good. The boy is feeling COVID-like.
Oh my God, bro. That's such a weird descriptor to use to describe how one is feeling. Kendall, the boy feeling good?
I mean, it's a couple comments in there that make me feel.
You see
they sneaky in them comments.
Hey, Gigabyte Bay in the comments one time.
Them sim characters in here going crazy.
Goddamn, Grand Theft Auto prostitutes like them, man.
Is the boy feeling good about playing the Chicago Bulls? Hell no. Because the dead clock is right twice a day. And by the time we get to 12, 11, 8, 10 at tip-off time, that clock is going to be in the trash where the bum boy click is going to be. We're going to have to depend on KZ Okpala 2 games in a row. Y'all might, but I ain't putting my faith in that shit. Deadman. We're going to need deadman on the boards to stop them boys from getting to the paint. Two moving screens. He's going to be out by 4 minutes into the first quarter. We got off to a great start today. I don't think that's going to last because, you know, the bum boys, they ain't got it like that. But Caleb Martin, he going for 30, though. That boy going for 30, though.
I'm with that.
That's what I know for sure. It's going to be the Levine versus Martin show. And it's gonna be something that legends talk about, bro. Like, but we're gonna come up short. But bro, I'm gonna let Twan, because he's the president of the Caleb Martin clique. So
before we get to that, my fault. Before we get to that, it's people in the comments saying the Bulls lost to the Cavs. Like the Heat ain't about to roll out Foot Locker employees to the game. When we play the damn fucking Bulls. I mean, we got bullshit on the motherfucking floor.
Lost to the
we
Cavs.
lost to the Cavs.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand that comment at all.
Blew out by the Cavs.
Yeah, go ahead, my fault. That shit was bothering me though.
Kevin Love gave us buckets against the Cavs
in 2021.
He's still making like $33 million, by the way. That's
he earned it versus us.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Thank you, somebody, for the $2 don't know. He said no more long break podcast while Duncan is sucking. Hey, the boy did say that they was on a break. Yeah, Twan, the boy feeling good?
The boy's feeling lovely. We have Caleb Martin on our team, and anytime you have your best player going into a matchup against the Chicago Bulls, who are currently, I think they're the number 1 seed right now. I'm very confident. Anytime Caleb Martin's on the floor, I feel like we have identity. And that's really all I want. He's first team all culture, him and PJ Tucker. We may get a PJ Tucker triple-double for all I know with the way this man's hooping. He may hit 7 threes. I don't know. PJ Tucker's been real random these days. He decides he wants to be a very good hooper when he wants to. You may get another KZ appearance, which is going to be get ready, folks, because he might play against DJJ, which is going to be fun. But I think that he can win. It's not going to be like a blowout or anything like that. They could probably win in like 6 or 7. Probably like something similar to what they did tonight. I don't think they're going to hit 22 threes, but I think it's going to be close. So, yeah.
You did mention something. Well, we didn't talk about something. We didn't talk about Caleb getting the start over Tyler tonight. Usually when Jimmy's going out, Tyler has been the starter. And I guess hindsight would make this pretty simple, but I mean, considering what we're going to see from Caleb Martin, did you like Spo keeping Tyler on the bench? Twan, we'll start with you.
Well, he's the better player, and you gotta have you gotta have some flow to the offense. While Tyler's in there, you don't typically Duncan and Tyler aren't playing well together. You don't want to start that, especially against Milwaukee, because then you're going to get blitzed. So you get a little bit of defensive prowess, some length out there with Caleb Martin. Let him defend Drew, put Kyle Lowry elsewhere. So yeah, it works. I like it. Hopefully Tyler can get himself going.
Yeah, let him defend Drew. Obviously, that's what everybody had in mind going into the game. While Drew Holiday out there, little boy, motherfuckers all game long. Drew Holiday was, y'all talk about a fucking menace. That was a menace tonight. He was just shoving motherfuckers out the way. Get your little ass out the way. I'm finna shoot this hook shot. But Kendall, did you like the Caleb over Tyler start?
I mean, that's what a real max player looks like. So, of course.
He knows.
It's not really nothing to debate when you look at the two. I mean, one has a wingspan and athleticism. The other one is just a little hip.
Got blocked by Bobby Portis.
Good brother doing the Lord's work.
Threat. You liked you might be the one controversial take on here. Did you like Caleb Martin starting over your mans?
I'm gonna be honest with you, yeah. And it's not for the reasons y'all asses stating, man. The first couple minutes of the game is a fill-out process, man. It's a lot of bullshit going on. Yeah, why not throw him out there? Everybody's running like a headless chicken on the court the first couple minutes anyways. We need that spark plug off the bench. So, yeah, I'm okay with Caleb starting over my boy.
Yeah, we got into that conversation before I gave my opinion on the Bulls. But I think all of y'all except for Twan are full of shit. He's about to blow that shit out. Fuck is you talking about? Look, bro. That's all we just did, bro. The Caleb Martin plays for the Miami Heat. Okay, that's
the Caleb Martin.
The Caleb Martin. Like, when we talk about the bad twin, it's that motherfucker over there in Charlotte. You feel me? Like
for real.
We got 28 points per game. Starter Caleb Martin. You feel me? So when we go into the Bulls, Zach LaVine finna have his hands full. I believe what KZ did is sustainable. Hashtag start KZ at the 4.
Ooh, you lost me there, my guy.
Hey, bro, listen, I lose a lot of people sometimes. Don't worry, y'all will get on board when it's time in the playoffs. You know, when PJ become expendable to add to that Duncan trade because of KZ. But no, in all seriousness, this is gonna be a tough game for Miami to win, bro. Like, we gonna see the return of 2020 Vooch, where he get 20 points and 20 rebounds. Like, we lighting the ass out here, man. So I don't want nobody to have no misgivings about this team. We are lighting the ass. So, you know, hopefully they get able to pull something out. But man, Kachi and Chisholm, thank you for the 199. Don't know. He said Heat winning. Roy goes on for 2-hour pregame. Listen, son, let me tell you something. That's not happening. There's no way that you're getting me on a show with Ethan J. Skolnick to talk about basketball. I'm not doing it. That shit boring. And he's gonna talk. I'm gonna want to talk. I'm gonna be telling him to be quiet, let me talk. And it's just not gonna work out like that, bro. We can't have 2 point guards on the team. So obviously the better point guard remains where he is. And then Ethan does what he does on the pregame show. So thank you guys in the comments, as always, for joining us, making the show much more fun than it would have been without you. Thank you to all 3 members of the Kane Gang for joining me this evening on this Clutch Corner post-game takeover. My man Threat, my man Kendall, and my man Twan. Thank you to Jonathan Rumlicon in the back for producing. And we'll see you guys with the regular post-game team on Saturday against the Bulls. Play the video, Jonathan.
We're going to let the band deal with this.
Jimmy Butler puts the Heat back up by 1. Adebayo flipping it up and in. Tyler Herro from way downtown. Fantastic play for the first-time All-Star. Herro for 3. Yes!
This guy.
That's a tough shot. And the Heat lead by 5.
Led the league in blocks last year, 4th this year. There's nobody